What's going on, guys? Today's battle is going to be something that is a little bit alt history, a little bit different. Today's battle is taking place somewhere around the year 1781, when the Butcher, or also known as Bloody Ben, Bannister Tarleton, the British commander in the Green Dragoons, after the Battle of Waxhaws and his iconic massacre, has been chased by colonial forces, an American force numbering nearly 2,500, an elite force of both regular line and the iconic American militia. The Americans come with two 24-pound artillery and two elite United States Marines. They have a decent position on a wooden fort that Bannister Tarleton is defending with a very, very elite form of British troops. British line, British Highlanders, the 42nd Black Watch will defend this wooden fort against a numerically superior American force. What the British do not have in numbers, they have in artillery. The wall has approximately 12 cannons on each side, which will devastate and, as you see, pound the American force. But the American force, pissed off at the Battle of Waxhaws, is moving its forces to encircle the fort. The line infantry, as well as the elite, and you know it, 2nd New York Infantry Division. The general of the American force today is General Pulsinger. Pulsinger is a cavalry general, if you didn't know, in the war. South Carolina fought most of his battles, and that's why it's appropriate he's going to take revenge against Bannister Tarleton. But as you see here, the American forces are getting pounded by artillery as they march up the hill. Dozens and dozens of artillery rounds run into the lines, but they are still marching forward because they know they win with numbers. They win with pure brutality and steel. The British have the only chance they have is by firing and constantly weakening them with this artillery and the range of their muskets. As you see, there's quite a healthy amount. They look like ants scattered on the fort, but they are starting to line up finally. But as you see here, the American line is super strong, 3 lines thick. Oh. The best bet is just to man these walls and hold. And just fire as many rounds as they can. Put some mortar rounds inbound. But the Americans slowly moving up their forces. Line them up, line by line. Looks like they're going about 3 wide. And the militia in the rear, or the center actually. Oh, here another line of infantry in the backfield. Oh man, that was violent. The American flag is waving as they struggle for independence, and they are dodging artillery rounds just as they line up and prepare for their assault. It's a little overview from the battle right here. The United States Marines have now been called into action. They will start moving to the front line. These are the guys that are probably going to do the first of the combat, or see the first of the combat by rappelling on the walls. Very good melee units here. Buzzing out as an artillery exchange. The American cannons are just trying to weaken that wooden wall. It's not very strong, so 24-pound shells will do serious damage to it. Boom! There goes the artillery. And now the United States Marines are slowly marching up in their absolutely iconic uniforms. Look at these guys. The drummer is playing. Dodging artillery rounds, just going just over their heads. And another line of Marines. A huge American force. Very rare in the war, actually. But today they have some, they have some business to take care of. Oh, our mortar round hit right into that line. And the 2nd New York's being pounded right now. The British, they're starting to move troops on the left side of the fort because, as you see here, the Americans have snuck some provisional rifles, Morgeson's rifles actually. Looks like some long rifles too, and they're actually firing the first shots to the wall. They're probably not as effective, but they will definitely suppress the British line. They definitely outrange them. But as a British soldier, you kind of got to feel a little nervous here, especially in a real situation. You're just getting out surrounded by a very strong and a very numerous American force. But why should they fear? They have Bannister Tarleton. He can lead them to victory. And the British line is now taking the left side of the port. But the American lines are still not moving yet. The Marines are moving up to position. Let's get a little overhead view of the formation line. Just pretty much some basic exchange of artillery for now. Trying to weaken the walls, and some sniping fire from the long rifles, but I don't think that's very effective at all. In fact, I don't think one person has died, and that's actually most likely from artillery. But, nonetheless, it still does affect. And I just now saw the American first wave is starting to march to its attack position, looks like. Nice view of them marching with artillery firing straight on. These are the most elite. These are the line. These are the true Continental Force. Nice artillery hitting the wooden walls right there. Ooh, another one. Oh! Hundreds, and I mean hundreds of artillery rounds have been thrown at these guys now. Looks like some infantry firing too. Yes, they are. Some men taking some casualties already here. See the mortar rounds come in. Oh. Shrapnel killed that guy right there. And then they're going to start moving in quickly now, quickly. And the United States Marines are starting to finally envelop, and looks like they are preparing for a charge in the corner. Here we go. First shots have fired, and the first lines are attacking. Oh, artillery's coming in at close range. And the British will fire their first volley. And it will be devastating when they do. Moving troops as fast as they can, trying to get them in position. But here come the United States Marines on the left side. The British are still a little unorganized here, but they have not fired yet. And actually, the Americans are firing the first volleys. But look right here. The Marines are getting ready to propel on these walls. Quite brave these guys are, and very good at melee, trained in the art of it. And here we go. The first men will try to scale these walls. Here they go. But wait, no, the British, the guards, an elite troop are actually going to take down the walls. They want to bring the fight to the Americans. This is kind of a weird tactic. And excuse the choppiness. This is Empire Total War. You're going to get chopped. Oh, sorry about that. That's just how Empire is. But the first melee has happened. It's actually the British climbing down the roads, which is a little unusual, but it's a tactic. It definitely is slowing down the Americans. I think they're trying to keep the Americans off the wall as soon as possible, or as long as possible. But here comes the other line. The first wave of the line infantry is now on scale the main part of the wall. And as a British soldier, this is got to be very unnerving seeing this many, and this main reserve. The British just keep moving troops. A massive wall of men is just waiting to climb a wall. And here comes some more ropes. Turning to the center of this wall. And the British do the same tactic, climbing down the enemy's ropes. Weird, but here we go. First man to scale the wall, here he is. He's an officer. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is, there he is. Oh, looks like he got stabbed by a bayonet. Oh, that man got pushed down. It's So the British are actually kind of holding off right here. Oh, artillery's in the wall. It looks like the Americans are slowly getting more troops up on this wall. On this corner where the fighting is extremely intense, we got some Americans up here, but most of it's down here. A very intense combat here. Look how many dead British troops here, though. Because if you just see behind this line right here, is shooting into the line, or they're going to be. The second wave of Americans is now approached. I'm gonna fire a volley right into those British. Oh, right there! Look at that. And these are militiamen. The British doing some questionable tactics here defending, but they're trying their best, I guess. They're still holding the walls in this corner, in the left corner. Looks like dragoons are being deployed now. Oh, they changed their mind. As you can see, the combat's quite intense here, and I apologize for the little shudders. It's Empire. This game is old, so it's going to be weird things. It looks like the British force is kind of starting to thin out a little bit, but there's still a lot of guys down here. Ooh, look at this guy. Right here. Oh, artillery coming in. That's friendly artillery for the Americans. But they're just firing these guys. They scale up the wall and down the wall. It looks like the British actually held the first wave off so far. No American troops have scaled the wall, really. Actually, I stand corrected. Some did get right here. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my goodness, it is so choppy. I'm sorry. This like they kind of flanked on the left wall here. Whoa, what is going on with this game? But the American second wave looks like it's starting to envelop the fort. Probably going to scale these walls and outflank the British. It's only a matter of time for the British are just going to collapse. The militia firing non-stop rounds into the fort. Now, this is the best point of view we have. You can see all of it going on. But the British still have a really healthy amount of troops outside this corner. This wall is like on the verge of falling. You can see the battlements have been dented pretty badly. But these militia are just kind of massacring these British. They leave the fort. Actually, looks like the British repelled the attack, and now they're starting to repel down, which is weird. You know what? They're desperate, I guess. But here comes the second line. It's going to start repelling this wall that's undefended, pretty much. And the British house fell down. It's like the British going to kind of mount a last stand. They're just so outnumbered. Here we go. The Americans now scaling the walls. Looks like the British line is thin as can be. Bannister Tarleton right here is about to be absolutely massacred. He is surrounded by walls that are scaled from Americans. Look at him. All sides. Let's get some shots off, though. Oh my god, look how many dead! Look how many dead British are here! Oh my lord! Oh man, rappelling down into musket fire was not the best idea. Looks like the Americans now getting ready to fire upon Tarleton. Remember, the British showed no mercy at Waxhaw's. They may not show mercy wherever this fort is. And like I said, once again, I apologize for the choppiness. This is just how Empire is. Oh, so they're firing volleys at the horses now. Oh man, it's not even fair. And here comes the militia, or the Minutemen, through the gate. And a final last stand here with Colonel Tarleton, which, as you can see, horses dying is a theme on this channel, I've noticed, but it's not too fair here. He's going to attempt to charge, probably into a complete volley right here. Let's watch the Minutemen take revenge here. Yeah, they're almost all dead. Oh, that was a lot of... Yeah, okay. They showed no remorse. He's still alive. There he is. That's him. Oh, sorry, that was him. Oh, they're literally all dead. The Americans have killed all of them. And that would be it. It's like the Americans have completely conquered this fort. They won't speed up, and they're probably going to take the flag. Quite a resounding victory by the Americans. They were out beating some pretty tough British, but the British have done some stupid tactics this battle. I don't know what their thought was pushing out. As you can see, it was not too fair. The Americans took some pretty serious casualties, but after all, the American flag does prevail. And there it is, folks. Nope, just waiting for the thing to go. Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching. This video is just a little bit different. I just want to have a little bit of fun and through some, give the British quite a bad situation here. As you see, they're outnumbered by almost 800, and the numbers were quite bad. Statistically speaking, artillery did kind of mid. Minutemen did really good. Look at that. The Minutemen had the most kills. Can't make that up. But also, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please like and comment. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know Empire's a little rough to watch, how jumpy it is, but this is kind of just for fun. There'll be a bigger video tomorrow. Probably Rome 2 Total War. But thank you guys so much for watching.